Can somebody tell me where, you know what? No, let me start it off like this. We're in a crisis of information. And just like I said in a previous post, the things a lot of these hosts are talking about and their opinions and their analysis and pontificating, it's so far off, man. And I feel like it's just more of follow the, hottest social media post right now versus people actually thinking about what's really going on. What we got going on with everybody just running to X and, just reposting everything on X without actually looking into shit. That's why we have a crisis of information going on. What happened to this dude, Edward, the Doge staffer who got jumped by 10 juveniles? That shit is horrible, man. But where did Elon Musk get his story from? I mean, this is what Elon Musk tweeted, or X posted, or whatever you want to call it. Now, this is what was reported in multiple outlets. So tell me where Elon Musk got his information from. Because there's a police report that said this guy Edward, aka Big Balls, spoke to the police and told the police what happened, right? Elon Musk is putting out there that he ran to some damsel in distress and got his ass whipped being a good guy. I mean, that's not what the report says. That's not what multiple outlets say. I don't know where Elon Musk got his information from. But then, that's my point. Does anybody actually do their own research? I'll see posts online, but then I'll say, okay, let me look into it. And that's what I do. But everybody's so lazy. They're just mentally lazy. They just want, oh, Elon Musk said it, so it must be true. Oh, XYZ on, X, who I follow, said it, so it must be true. Let me retweet it, like Meathead did. And then Meathead goes on his show, talks about it, and then reads this small little excerpt from whatever he was reading, and he's not even telling you the truth. He's basically pushing out the bullshit lie that Elon Musk made up.
When this new story came out a couple of days ago about the Doge employee that got pummeled because, incidentally, and I'm sorry I didn't spend enough time on that, this Doge employee that's been lovingly referred to as Big Balls, he's out there trying to stop a woman from being carjacked just at random on the street, and he gets pummeled into submission. This is really something. Teens have been arrested after the assault on Doge employee Big Balls. 2 teenagers arrested by the Metropolitan Police Department said 15-year-olds from Maryland were charged with the unarmed carjacking. And the report stated that the incident occurred around 3 a.m. Sunday in the district's Logan Circle neighborhood. Other teens were involved but fled once the police arrived. Mr. Korestein, that's Big Balls, pushed the woman into the vehicle for her safety after the teens made threats about taking her car. Several of the kids then attacked him until the police arrived. Mr. Trump.
He's the big guy. Young man named Edward. He was one of the youngest members of the Doge team, and he stood up for a young woman who was getting carjacked in Washington, D.C. You've probably seen the images of him, bloodied, battered, beaten up. But she was okay. He essentially rescued her.
But this is a guy with a syndicated talk show who's talking to probably millions of people, and he's just not that good at it. Look, I used to listen to this guy religiously, Chris DeGaulle, for 11 years. I hate his guts now, but he made it like that, not me. I went to an award show, gave the guy an award.
Let's thank this man right here, Chris DeGaulle. And let's just represent Chris DeGaulle with the Truth in Journalism Award for Chris DeGaulle.
I spoke for a few minutes, dazzled the crowd, and homeboy just thought I was a threat to his entire existence. That's what happened. And he just got stupid with me. That's the truth of the matter. I'm black, I'm conservative, and I'm very intelligent, and shit like that's a threat to him. And it was a threat to him in that moment. Swear to God, I'll play the whole clip one day. I'll post the whole video of me speaking at the awards ceremony. I'll play it. Matter of fact, just listen to this little excerpt right here.
All the time I have. Good night. Sean's not coming here to honor me. He's here to audition. That's what that's all about.
And that's how it all happened between me and Chris. And I don't like the guy because he's a phony. He's a fake God-fearing Christian who has, just, I don't know, faked his way to where he got. I mean, actually, he got where he got because Sebastian Gorka went back to the White House. So he tripped and fell into a syndicated talk show slot. That's what really happened. That's the truth of the matter. Because if he was really that good, he would have got Sebastian Gorka's spot before Sebastian Gorka got it. But that's a whole nother story. Anyway, but he fell into the spot now. So he got it. But my whole thing is, now that you're syndicated, aren't you going to do better? I could make a show about this guy and just the shit I could literally make my own podcast or own show strictly about just his show and the stupid shit he says. And even his guests don't get it right sometimes. That's a whole nother story. But there is a crisis of information going on. And talk radio used to be a place you can go to get the information. I mean, it's lacking now. There's very few people you can go to get accurate information now. And Meathead just ain't one of them. I have a lot of things that I always want to say. I don't say half the shit that goes through my mind. And I usually wait like really late in the day. Like I'm doing this right now. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning. But if I put out my thoughts now, other people are going to run with them. It's been proven already because critical thinking is lacking. People are lazy, mentally lazy today. Rush, when he was dazzling all of us with his brilliance, the game was much harder. The game is so easy today. That's why it frustrates me that people don't have the right information. We're all walking around with these handheld supercomputers. Information is at our fingertips, and people are still lazy. Rush actually had to read newspapers. He had to actually read the op-eds and skim through a Inky to get his information. And then he would disseminate it to us in his brilliant intelligence guided by experience without multiple guests. And the guy was always right. And I just miss that kind of intelligence. They say, if you can't depend on others to do it, you got to do it yourself. I think I'm gonna have to, man. I'm gonna have to make that leap. I mean, when am I ever wrong? Shit, I mean, truth be told, Clay and Buck, they owe me a couple steak dinners.